Good morning, everybody. My name is Jared O'Leary. I've been drumming since 1998, and I still got plenty to work on. Today, I'm going to be practicing Blue Devil's 1998 Shopping Spree. In all of these stream recordings, you can find timestamps in the description to show what I was practicing or what I was talking about. There's over 400 of them with timestamps, working on drum kit, working on technique, working on tenor drums, etc. I often get people in the various chats that I have up on my other monitor who ask me questions like, hey, how do I get better as a performer? Or how do I get better as a teacher? Because I've been drumming since 1998, and because I've taught every grade, kindergarten through doctoral student, so I have a range of performing and teaching experience. I put it in this edited playlist that's got over 100 videos of some responses with over 15 hours of tips. Now, if you are not interested in the title, but it says, and other drumming tips or and other teaching tips, that means there's more in there. So, for example, this first thing that I talk about is slicing on tenor is a bad thing. And then after that, I talk about some other stuff. So if the title does not interest you, there might be some other clips in there that do. And again, there's over 100 videos, so plenty of content for you, over 15 hours. Now, I want to get motivated here to practice with the great sage, Shia LaBeouf. So we're going to hide him. Shia, help me. I don't know if I can play a shopping spree. Help. Do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Don't know what he's grabbing. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Oh, wow. Shia LaBeouf. Thank you so much. I'm super motivated now. One flex for good luck. All right. I'm going to the link that's right here if you're on the vertical. It's the first link that's in the thousands, plural, of free play-alongs on my YouTube channel's home tab. If you don't want to go to the home tab where it's also got, gaming and computer science stuff, just go to the link that's here, and it takes you to my website. /drum. It's got 80 chop exercises organized into different playlists. Like this has almost 30 different chug exercises. This has 29 shopping sprees. So these are not just like isolated videos. There's actually a lot of videos in some of these. We're going to come back to that in a second. There's over 1,000 grid variations, 419 for triplet, 577 for 16th note, and then 36 wacky ones like Hurt the Grid. Limb independence, this is what I was practicing yesterday. Every one of these playlists links to this video, how to develop limb independence on the drum kit. There's almost 500 marching bass exercises. I'd highly recommend focusing on the timing exercises and then check out splits timing. This playlist has a bunch of videos that simulates what it's like being on the bass line by muting and unmuting different parts. You'll see what I'm talking about. There's a bunch of drumline cadences. There's almost 400 technique exercises. If you're a rudimental drummer like myself, I'd highly recommend spending most of your time in here. There's a reason why there's almost 400 technique exercises and only 80 chop exercises, at the moment at least, is because this is more important than working on your chops. I promise it'll help speed you up. Now, if you want to learn how to practice and what to look for, blah, 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 go to the tips and lessons section. There's over 15 hours of tips in here. So there's like how to hold traditional grip or the stretch and massage routine that I use, etc. But then right here, this drumming tips playlist has over 15 hours of tips in it. So check that out. Now, I'm going to warm up with the thing that I'm going to be practicing today. It's a shopping spree that just released like an hour or so ago. Under the shopping sprees playlist, there are a bunch of sprees coming out over the course of this next month or so. So, for example, this one comes out in 2 days. This one comes out 2 days after that, 2 days after that, 2 days after that, etc. So there's a lot of these that are coming out. But today we're going to be doing the Blue Devil's 1998 shopping spree, which is an interesting spree. Let me do this. The stretch and massage routine video is very helpful. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear it help. There's a reason why I do it every day. Man, that ending is going to be wacky. Okay, so kind of similar to 1997. Like it starts off with like Swiss drag, flam drag, Swiss drag, flam drag. It doesn't have the tachettas on measure 3, unlike in 1997 that we played 2 days ago. Cheeses, Then we've got our flam accents, our check pattern. And then we go into this thing, which is like a interesting, like, Swiss drag, but it's like a Swiss 5. So chut, da-da-da-da, tap, and then you do it off left, chut, da-da-da-da. So it's a little weird right here. So kind of different, but then the ending is very different from 1997. Now, in all of these thousands of free play-alongs, you can go to timestamps in the description. I'm going to start at 40. I'm going to play through this 5 reps, and then we'll do the stretch and massage routine, and then I'll start going up by 5s, and we'll see how the that last line goes at 40. I have not played through this at all. Wish me luck. I looked at it last night and was like, cool. Well, and when I wrote it, but haven't played it. Here's a weird Swiss 5. Off the left. Keep that left hand up on this. This is just like 97 right here. Changes. Weird, right? Cool. So let's go by ones. Again, we'll do this 5 reps, and then we'll actually do the stretch and massage routine, and then we'll go up by a few clicks. I screwed up the, Actually, let me double check something real quick. Let me make sure that's right. So it was going off of a transcription. I want to make sure that that's correct. I was off by one sticking there. Yeah, that's wrong. Dang it. I like double check, triple check, quadruple check. Even 3 people were taking a look at this, making sure that it was right. Okay, so this is right here. So we have invert. Where am I at? Sorry. Looking at the other monitor. Cha, cha. Okay, so right, left. This is supposed to be a left-hand accent, invert, and this is supposed to be right-hand. So it's supposed to go invert, 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 and then just... etc. Dang. Okay, so I gotta fix this one too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unlist this video right quick. So I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna fix it later on. Okay, so woo! No, not there. That I will have to fix here. All right, dang. How do you count the 7 bars? You roll a d20 and hope it hits. What is it? 7 over 4. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then yeah. So 7 over 4. So each one of these fits in the space of like a 16th note, a full count, a quarter note. So what I've been trying to do with these like transcriptions is like make it so that it just stays in 12/8 the whole time, so you can see that. But this like blurs over the bar, and it looks like really weird when you do that because of this the 4s right here. So couldn't do that with this particular play along. But dang, I'm gonna have to adjust that. Well, that's disappointing. All right, so let's try this at 42. I guess there's a lesson that I should have played through it when I was writing all this out. That's funny though. Seriously, 3 people we all missed it. Whoopsies. I'm gonna have to do like a preemptive look at some of the other ones that are scheduled to release just to make sure this doesn't happen again. Left, right. Weird, right? It's like the, what is it, 96 or 95 spree, the inning? Except they do that after the 5s. The egg beaters. This one kind of like combines the last couple of years of sprees together into a new one. It's interesting. Left, right. All right, one more rep, and then we will stretch and massage. Are you trying to drum with your words, whatnot? Good luck. right, left, right. Cool, let's stretch and massage, and then we'll continue to play through that. So the first one stretches the sides of your forearms, and it feels great. Hold your sticks, palms facing up, pull in, push through. It looks weird, I know. It feels good, I know. Ooh-wee. And to get out of the stretch, just go back out the way that you came. Now, the next stretch that I'm going to do stretches the underside of the forearm. So I demonstrated 2 days ago how you could do it on the wall. The lower you go, the deeper the stretch. I'm just going to demonstrate it here on the pad today. Just go like this. Don't put all your weight into it. That's bad. Now, I'm going to stretch the top side of the forearm. So you could do it like this. You could do it like I did yesterday on the drum kit, where you do it on your legs. Or if you do this one on the wall, the higher you go, the deeper the stretch. So like this. But I'm going to demonstrate it on the pad. Again, don't put all your weight into it. The last stretch that I'm going to do stretches the fingers. So we're doing thumb to thumb. Goes twice as fast if you do it this way. Like this. Something is off with my front-facing camera, and I'm not sure what the deal is with it. It's like zoomed in, and I don't know why. Another mystery to solve. So I did an update yesterday, like 20 minutes before stream started. One of the updates was for the graphics card, and then it would not detect my camera at all for like 40 minutes. I was troubleshooting it. I finally got it to work. Started the stream about 30 minutes late, and then it's giving me some weird stuff where like right now it's zoomed in, like you can't see like the full tenor pad and stuff. I don't know why. I also don't know why that stream is like 3 minutes behind. Anyways. All right, so now I'm massaging up and down the forearm, trying to get relaxed. Up and down right here. Ooh. My arms are tight today. Okay. Massaging the palm with the thumb, and the fingers are massaging the back side of the hand. And then I'm going to massage the fingers, and then we'll get back into the 1998 shopping spree. And again, I will fix, thank you for the like, that issue that it's at the very end on the last line. And it's supposed to be alternating inverts. Right, left, right. For the fours. Okay, so the last one is base the tip of each one of the fingers. Do this at least twice for each one of the fingers. If your finger is tight, do it 3 or 4 times. Ooh, ASMR. Enjoy. All right, so I'm going to start going up by 5s now. And we're going to play through the whole thing. But again, I will, by the end of this afternoon, I will have the corrected version. This should be a left-hand invert, a right-hand invert right into that. left, right. Sweet, now let's go by fives. 50. I am resisting the urge to just go fix that mistake right now. I will continue to play through it. It is okay. Anxiety, calm down. Okay. I'm very much, if I have like a task to do, I need to finish that task. Sweet. Now let's go by five. Again. Do fire. 55. Whoa. Left, right. Cool. 60. Whoop. Hands feel sluggish today. Left, right. So again, just in case you're tuning in, so this sticking is wrong. I will fix it by the end of this afternoon, which is why I've unlisted the video. But this should be a left hand invert, a right hand, and then it's just alternating right there. Okay, so I'm so sorry. I should delete all the 2,000 plus videos on my channel. All the play-alongs will be deleted because I made a mistake. No! So I was gonna like vocalize the sticking difference right there, and then it just like screwed me up. I got off by eighth note. Whoopsies. 70. Toasty. Go. If the BPM ends on a 0 or a 5, it has this like little holding pattern basically. Thank you for the like. If it does not end with a 0 or a 5, it'll just like immediately tap off. So if you need to get yourself set up, click on a 0 or a 5. No, I dig it. I did it again. I keep wanting to vocalize it. Okay, so again, it's right hand invert, left hand invert, right hand invert, and then into the normal sticking. So it's only right here. Those 4 notes are flipped for the sticking pattern. And again, I will fix it later this afternoon. Cool measure. Left, right. Cool. 80. Click. In like 1885 when Arizona was founded, I think. Almost positive that's the case. Random factoid of the day. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Left, right. A little slow on the 7s. 90. Ew. played it as written there. Again, flip the sticking on those 4 notes right there. Just in case. I'm going to keep repeating that because it's wrong. I will fix it this afternoon. This is unacceptable. I made a mistake. Problem is I was making like, I think 13 of these sprees all in the course of a week. So it was like a lot. Whoops. Left, right. Oh no. I played a egg beater. So I added an extra right hand there and it screwed me up. So I started to do egg beaters 3-2. Whoops. That's not correct. All right, 100 triple digits. Left, right. Thanks for bringing up console mode. Mouse. Just brought it up in the other window. Don't do that. Don't. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. 105. I'm just gonna put the mouse over here so it stops being goofy. Hey. We don't need the preview. Thank you though. Yeah, that weird, like, extended egg beater thing. It's weird. Whoa! Don't do that. My mouse has got a mind of its own today. And it's feisty. Alright, 110. So I'm going to go until my arms burst into flames. Or until my brain is like, can't compute. And then I'll go and work on changing the sticking error. And then I'll play Dishonored while my computer is like working in the background. And then it'll be up later on today. Left, right. No! I gotta do it again. Talk and screw me up. Better. All right. 115. of screw up the rhythm there. Should be more even than that. That's okay. So this is kind of like a preview of like all the sprees. So each new spree that releases on the day, then I'm just kind of playing through it. But we'll come back and like refine this. Go up by 1s as opposed to 5s. It's tedious, but it'll sound way better. Highly recommend it. That's my favorite measure, I think. It's interesting. I did it again. No. Let's try that again. Refocus. Don't play the ending like that. And again, these 4 notes are flipped. It's supposed to be left, right, right, left. Okay, I'll fix that this afternoon. Let's try 125. I think my brain at this point is like so focused on the fact that I like want to go fix that. It's like, go do it. Change the mistake. Hello, Gina. No. I did it again. Dance break. Oops. Yeah, because I don't have that like ending memorized. I keep screwing up the very last line. So the yeah. Fail. Why, hello. Maybe with more hydration, my brain will process better. Stay tuned. All right, let's try it at 130. So this likely is not going to be a hand issue today. It'll likely be like a I can't read it fast enough issue while playing through it. That'll probably be the breaking point. This is oddly relaxing. Good. I need to slow this one down some more. Work on it some more. I don't have that ending down. Yeah, so for me, Gina, the drumming is like super relaxing. It's a very therapeutic thing for me. So I'm actually going to end this early because I really want to go fix this. And I want to get this out when I finish the Dishonored stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go work on that. And then I will have it be bouncing in the background like while I'm doing Dishonored stream. So hopefully in a few hours, I should have this like fixed because it's just literally just a minor adjustment right there. It shouldn't take me too long. So stay tuned for this like actually coming out later on today. But if you go to the home tab on my YouTube, you can still find a bunch of shopping sprees in here. So if we scroll into the chop section, this has 29 shopping sprees in here and most of them are coming out soon. Why, hello. So stay tuned for this over the next month. I think almost all of them are coming out. every other day there's a new one for a shopping spree. And then in between that are some new exercises. So if you like chop exercises, great. There's 80 chop exercises in this section. If you like grid variations, there's over 1,000 in this section. There's so many you have to click the header to show you all the different like rudiments and all the different variations in each one of these playlists. For limb independence, we were working on that yesterday. There's a ton of exercises in here. Check out the second video. That shows you how to develop limb independence. It's the same video in every one of these playlists. There's almost 500 marching bass drum exercises in here. I'd highly recommend focusing on the timing exercises. And then once you get some of those down, check out the splits timing. It simulates what it's like being on a bass line by muting and unmuting parts. You'll see what I'm talking about. There's also the drumline cadences, several of those. There's almost 400 technique exercises. You have to click to show all of them. And then there's over 15 hours of drumming tips. Thank you for the sub. So under the tips and lessons, this one has over 100 videos in here. When people come into these like basically office hours where I'm just practicing, people ask questions like, hey, how do I get better at this? Or how do I teach this? And because I've been drumming for almost 30 years and because I've taught every grade kindergarten through doctoral student, I got a range of like teaching and performing experience. So I've answered those questions in here and then have some scripted drumming lessons in here. So if you're interested in it, the title is the first thing I talk about for each one of these. And then if it says and other drumming tips, that means there's more to it than that. So, for example, what's a good example of this? How to improve buzz rolls. That's the first thing that I talk about in drumming tip number 52. And then there's other topics in there. So just use the timestamps to jump to a specific BPM. But I'm going to go now so I can go fix this sticking error. If you were drumming along to this, just remember that 1, 2, 3, 4 notes are flipped. So this is actually left, right, right, left. Otherwise, everything else is good according to the transcription by Mitch, which thank you, Mitch, for the transcription. But anyways, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. If you enjoy the free resources, there's thousands of them. Just share them with somebody else. If you don't enjoy the resources, as always, share it with an enemy. Goodbye.